All right, aloha friends, Brian Gosser with GM Sports Media, and we are live here for Burleson and Granbury volleyball. The varsity will have first serve at about 5 p.m. as the teams continue to warm up. About 10 minutes left before the introductions and national anthem. It's the visiting Burleson Elks taking on the host Granbury Pirates in a non-district volleyball showdown. Special thanks to our proud sponsor, Bill Webb and his staff at Gray Roof Promotions. If you need your t-shirts and hats, merchandise for your high school sports teams, contact Gray Roof Promotions today. Also want to say thanks to our partners, Big Daddy Media, K9 Kind Resort, H5 Sports Bar, and Starting 5 Productions. We'll get you set for this one as we begin the second week of the volleyball season. I hope everyone had a great first week of the season and first tournament weekend. Congratulations to several local tournament champions, as we will try to highlight those throughout the broadcast. As for tonight, Burleson and Granbury, two teams that are very familiar with each other, two former district rivals, although they haven't been in the same district since 2019. Burleson head coach Deanna Newton. This is her 15th season with the Elks volleyball program, and this will be her 20th meeting all-time against Granbury. Granbury owns a 13-6 record against Burleson in that span, including the last two meetings last year here at Granbury for the Granbury tournament, winning in 2 sets. Before that, 2021, also here, Granbury winning a non-district game in 5 sets. Although Granbury has a 13-6 advantage against Deanna Newton in her Burleson coaching career, she and her Elks have fared a little better in the last 8 meetings, where both teams have won 4 matches apiece. The longest streak in this series, 7 by Granbury from 2014 to 2017. And going off records via Max Preps, feel free to leave a comment if you find a correction. Correct me if I'm wrong, but via Max Preps, Burleson has had their trouble here on the road in Granbury. They have lost the last 9 meetings with Deanna Newton as head coach of Burleson. They're looking for their first win at Granbury. In fact, Burleson's last win at Granbury via Max Preps, 2009 in 5 sets. About 7 more minutes to warm up. Then we'll have introductions of players and national anthem as if you're here on the live, appreciate it. As I mentioned, Burleson head volleyball coach Deanna Newton in her 15th season. First started in 2011 through 2012. Took a year off in 2013 to take care of her oldest daughter, Tinley, which we'll get into here a little bit later. Then she came back to Burleson, where she's been the head coach since 2014. In the previous 14 years, she has led her volleyball teams to 12 playoff appearances and 4 district championships, including outright titles in 2018 and 2019. She came into the year with 333 career wins, now sits with 339. Got win number 300 back in September of 2024. Before her coaching days, as I'm getting pelted by volleyballs here, bear with me. Deanna Newton, before her coaching days, mid to late 2000s, starred at nearby Crowley High School, where she was a 4-time first-team all-district basketball player and 4-year starter on the volleyball team, before having a very good college basketball career at Charleston State. Burleson last season, 20 wins, 18 losses overall, 11-3 in district play. Tied for second place in 8-5A. Went to the area round, winning the by-district championship 3-0 over Fort Worth Trimble Tech before their season ended in the second round 3-0 against Grapevine. Again, the second week of the volleyball season here. Burleson comes into tonight with a 6-3 record. Opened up the year on August 11 at home against Stephenville, beating Stephenville in straight sets. Then they took on the Mansfield ISD tournament, went 5-3 overall there. Picked up wins against Tascosa, Martin, Hereford, El Paso Franklin, and White House, and suffered losses against Martin, Mansfield, and Marcus. After today's game, they will actually come back to Granbury Thursday the 20th through Saturday the 22nd for the Granbury tournament. Three seniors on last season's squad no longer here due to graduation, including Jalen Cross, Gemma Sweeney, and Brooklyn Lines. Cross had 284 kills and 289 digs. Sweeney with 270 kills and 61 blocks. And Brooklyn Lines, 600 assists and almost 250 digs, along with 65 aces. They do return 7 players from last year's roster, including 3 starters. Those 3 starters are senior Cameron Bruder, the libero, and recently committed to Kaiser College in Florida. She had 669 digs, 115 assists, and 63 aces last season. Also a returning starter is senior outside Vivian Rose, who had 82 kills and 72 blocks last year. And junior middle is the 3rd starter back, Anna Davis, who had 297 kills, hit 268 with 90 blocks last year. Her counterpart on the other side of the net, Granbury coach Des Shahan. Coach Shahan has been with Granbury since 2015, first as an assistant under the legendary coach Tammy Clark. Got promoted to the 2018 season after Clark's retirement. This is her 9th year as the head coach. In 8 previous seasons, 175 wins for Granbury, 6 playoff appearances, and a co-district championship alongside Burleson in 2019. Also a star high school athlete and collegiate athlete in the mid to late 2000s. Before her coaching days, Shahan was an all-state volleyball and softball player at Lubbock Coronado before playing in college at Montreat College in North Carolina and the University of the Southwest in Hobbs, New Mexico. She's either at or coming up on 200 career wins. Alongside 8 years at Burleson, 8 years at Granbury, she also coached 3 years at Littlefield, leading that team to 3 playoff appearances. Last season, 19-24 overall, 5-7 in district, 5th place in 5-5A, 1 game back of a playoff spot. Their last playoff berth coming in 2024 when they were in a 3-way tie for 2nd in 5-5A before their season ended to Colleyville Heritage in the bi-district round. Tonight they come in with a 3-6 record, also opened at home with a win against Stephenville on August 10th in 5 sets before taking on the John Turner Classic in Pearland. They got wins over Manville and Shadow Creek, suffered losses against Floresville, San Antonio Piper, Leander Rouse, and host Pearland 3 times. And of course, later on this week, Thursday to Saturday, they'll be hosting the Granbury tournament.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to the 2020.
We'll get to their returning players and some of their starters and key players right after we leave it for the PA announcer here at Granbury, as we have the national anthem and the introductions of both teams.
And now, for our introductions, we're starting with the Burleson Lady Elves. Number 3, Angela Awadi. Number 4, Morgan McAlpin. Number 5, Cameron Brewer. Number 6, Vivian Rose. Number 7, Leila Davis. Number 8, Taylor Collins. Number 9, Victoria Amiga. Number 10, Timley Newton. Number 11, Kinsley Mathis. Number 13, Morley Collins. Number 15, Robbie Adawai. Number 18, Anna Davis. The Lady Elves coached by Deanna Newton and her assistants. And now, for the lineup for your hometown Lady Pirates. Number 1, senior Kylie Hudson. Number 2, junior Kendall Cardwell. Number 3, senior Avery Kendrick. Number 4, junior Granby Garland. Number 5, junior Maddie Caskey. Number 6, junior Mallory Blum. Number 7, junior Tessa Oma. Number 8, senior Mason Nubbie. Number 10, senior Henry Keith. Number 11, senior Amanda Johnson. Number 12, junior Ayana Morales. Number 14, senior Alaya Fayal. Number 15, senior Julia McCarr. Number 16, senior Kelly Burleson. And number 17, junior Caitlin Cervini. Your Lady Pirates are judged by Desiree Cheyenne. They over to Granbury for talk for your Halo team.
There's your player introductions for both Burleson and Granbury as we get set for this non-district showdown in Granbury. Just to finish off, a little preview of the Pirates. 3 seniors last year, including Mary Weaver, who had 372 digs, 44 aces in 113 sets. But Coach Shahan returned 13 players, including all 7 starters. Kaylee Hudgens, the senior setter, who had 460 assists, 283 digs last year. Kendall Cardwell, the junior DS libero, who had almost 600 digs a season ago. We have outside juniors, Braley Garland and Maddie Caskey, who combined for over 280 kills. The senior outside Mason Noe, who had 272 kills, 81 blocks. Amelia Fayel, the senior middle, who had 172 kills, 46 blocks. And Kaylin Ceramini, the junior outside, who had 211 kills and 108 digs last season. So we're underway here, about to get first serve between Burleson and Granbury. Thanks for tuning in. Gossip 41 High School Sports on Facebook and GM Sports Media on YouTube. For Burleson, we have Timmy Newton, number 10, number 5, Cameron Bruder, on the court right now, starting. Number 13, Lori Collins. Number 18, Anna Davis. And number 4, Morgan McAlfee. Number 8, Mason Noe for Granbury, starting on the court. As well as number 2, Kendall Cardwell. Number 5, Maddie Caskey. Number 1, the setter, Kylie Hudgens. Number 17, Kaylin Ceramini. And number 4, Braley Garland. As Burleson takes the first point here of set 1, Cameron Bruder, the new Kaiser College commit, continues to serve, and it's a block for number 6, Vivian Rose. And Burleson up 2-0, the senior outside / middle, with 72 blocks last season as a junior. Nice dig by Bruder. Anna Davis up the middle. Off the feed and assist by Collins, 3-0 Burleson. As Bruder continues to serve for the Elks. And it's an error on Granbury into the net. It's 4-0 Burleson. Hudgens with the back assist. Kept alive by Anna Davis. Up the middle, number 8, Mason Noe. And Granbury's on the board. Mason comes in with 32 kills, 10 aces, and 7 blocks this year. Hudgens keeps it alive for Granbury, but Rose and Davis there for the stuff. Five to 1 Burleson. As Layla Davis, the sophomore, comes in to serve, number 7. Comes in this year with 93 assists and 45 digs. Hudgens with the set. Little slide attempt by Noe is off. And it's 6 to 1. Nice serve by Davis. Bruder to the outside, but it's out. Hitting error on Burleson, 6-2 Elks. Dug up by Cardell. And Ceramini with the kill attempt off the block for the Pirates. Anna Davis with the kill up the middle. Point for Burleson. Morgan McAlphin with the serve. And into the net for an error on Granbury. Hudgens out to Ceramini, and that goes out for a hitting error. And that will lead to Granbury's first timeout called by Des Shahan. If you're just joining us, Burleson at Granbury here in a non-district showdown. Two teams that were once district rivals. Haven't been in the same district, however, since 2019. This year, Burleson remains in District 8-5A. Granbury got moved up to 6A for the first time. They're in 3-6A. Burleson 6-3. 6-3 record coming into tonight, following a home opener win against Stephenville and the Mansfield tournament. Granbury 3-6, also beating Stephenville in their opener and playing in the John Turner Classic in Pearland. As we're about set to be back in action here in set one, Burleson leads 9-3. And Morgan McAlphin continues to serve. Hudgens up the middle to Noe, and it falls for a kill. 9-4 Burleson, and Mason back to serve. Tinley Newton on the attack, dug up by Noe. Ceramini with the kill. Bruder there for Burleson. Back to Newton. And it's blocked. Block party for Granbury and number 4, Braley Garland. As I got a hug from the legendary Tammy Clark. Nice save there by Bruder. Tried to get Coach Clark on the broadcast, but she's just going to watch, be a fan, as it is 9-6. The last 3 points for Granbury. It is 10-6 here in favor of Burleson. Anna Davis back to serve for the Elks. Ceramini with the attack there, but it goes out past the back row. Another hitting error on Granbury. 11-6 Burleson. Hudgens with the set. Quick set up the middle. Number 14. Amelia Fayal with the kill. Nice kill by Fayal. She's the senior middle blocker. Comes in with 44 kills, 262 hitting percentage, and 16 blocks. A battle down at the net. Granbury keeps it alive. Fayal with the attempt, but it's dug up. Tinley Newton on the left side. Kill for Burleson. Tinley Newton, the freshman outside. And if you have guessed it yet, Coach Deanna Newton's oldest daughter. Nice dig attempt from Bruder, but goes into the net for a Granbury point. Newton had a great high school debut last week against Stephenville with 20 kills. As Collins back sets to Newton, it's dug up from Granbury. Cardell with a nice dig for the Pirates. Collins to the left side to Newton now. Saramini keeps it alive. As we keep going here, Collins tries to dump it there. And it's blocked from Taylor Collins, still alive. Bruder there. Newton on the try. Blocked from Granbury, still alive. And it's Granbury's point. Number 5, Maddie Pesky through the block. Great rally from both teams as Vivian Rose comes back for Burleson and gets through the Granbury block for a Burleson point. 13-9 Elks, as now Tinley Newton back to serve. And a great serve by Tinley Newton for the point. Ace. That's her 8th ace on the season as she continues with that top spin serve. Hitting attempt there by Tessa Althoff. Goes out for the Burleson point. Little free ball for Burleson. Collins back sets to Rolls through the block. Point for Burleson, 16-9. Top spin from Newton still. Cardell with the receive. Mallie Blum on the set. And that one goes out for another Burleson point. Burleson 17, Granbury 9 here in set number 1. Sharamini with the receive. And a violation on Granbury. Timeout, the second and final one from Coach Shahan and Granbury here in set 1. Burleson 8, Granbury 9. Little quick shout out to some of our local teams after the first tournament of the weekend. We had Aledo Head coach Claire Gay beating Lake Ridge in the Mansfield ISD tournament. Fire Nelson and Bree Grove taking down the Grapevine Volley Fest tournament. Plano East winning at the Garland ISD tournament. Walnut Grove winning in Duncanville. Howe winning at Paris Chisholm. Farmersville winning at Central Heights. Coming up short of a championship, coming up runner-up in the title game, Eagle Mountain, who finished the first week 10-2. As we'll return to action, and Newton with the service error. Kendall Cardell with the serve from Granbury. Collins with the back set to her sister Taylor. Up the middle from Noe, saved by Newton in the back row. Collins out to McAlphin, off the block for the kill. Bruder with the serve. And Bruder with the dig. Vivian Rose on the right side. Her attempt goes out. 19-11. Kylie Hudgens with the serve from Granbury. As Morgan McAlphin gets another kill through the block. Burleson first to 20 here in set number 1, leading by 9. Layla Davis now serving, the sophomore for Burleson. Hudgens with the back set on the slide, and it goes into the net. Hitting error on the Pirates. Double-digit lead now for Burleson. See if Granbury can score a few points here in a row and get back in it. Newton on the dig. Davis out to McAlphin. And it's kept alive. Nice play by the Pirates. Quick set to Anna Davis. Cardell keeps it alive. Free ball now for Burleson. Newton to Davis. And a nice block from Noe. As we keep going here, Angela Ombati with the hit there, number 3 that was. And McAlphin off the tape and just drops into the court of play. Nice long rally, great saves by both teams, but Burleson with the point. Now doubling up on Granbury, 22-11. Davis continues to serve. Hudgens. And a little miscommunication there by the Pirates. Cardell on the receive. Hudgens up the middle to Noe. Saved by Davis. Bruder with a dump, and she scores. Little libero point from Cameron Bruder. And it's now set point 24-11 for Burleson. Layla Davis serving. Kept alive from Granbury, and Burleson just could not get there in time. Point for Granbury. 24-12, set point number 2 for the Elks. Avery Kendrick back to serve for Granbury. And it's blocked, a little block combo, 8-17-8 block combo that is. Shout out to Chuck Nakata. That was Kaylin Saramini and Mason Noe on the block for Burleson. Kaylee Hudgens with a nice dig there to keep it alive from Granbury. Still a chance for the Pirates. Newton with the dig. Davis out to Mbati. Newton from the back line. Saved by Hudgens. Cardell with the assist attempt. Blocked from Anna Davis. And that will do it for set number one. Anna Davis with the block. Party point, 25-13 for Burleson. And that'll do it for set number one. Thanks to everyone tuning in onto Facebook Live as well as YouTube, GM Sports Media. Burleson taking set number one, 25-13. As Granbury came into this matchup looking for their third consecutive win in the series. Last year here at the Granbury tournament, beating Burleson in 2 sets. Before that, 2021, also here beating Burleson in 5 sets in a non-district matchup. All right. Well, I just got to move it here. Little movement there as the Granbury cheerleaders come on this side of the court. Just want to make sure you can see the action here in set number two. Again, a little recap from last season's teams. Burleson 20 wins, 18 losses, finished second in district. Went to the second round before losing to Grapevine. Nothing changed during February's realignment. They're still in District 8-5A, along with Burleson Centennial, Joshua, among others. The real only change in 8-5A, Everman moving over to District 7 with Fort Worth ISD, and coming into District 8-5A was Mansfield Legacy, who had been in the district before moving up to 6A, now coming back down to 5A. Can probably hear the Granbury cheerleaders. Shout out to them. As far as Granbury, previously in 5-5A, 19 wins, 24 losses last year. Missed the playoffs by 1 game. And now they're in 6A for the first time. They're in District 3-6A. It's all right. Hey, this is your house. This is your house. All right. A little bit of a ride again, as we will defer to the Granbury cheerleaders. This is their house. So we'll set up here for set number two. And Kaylee Hudgens back to serve for Granbury to start this second set. And it's an ace from Granbury and Hudgens. Kylie Hudgens continues to serve. The senior setter had 48 aces last season. McAlphin with the hitting attempt. Blocked by Noe, but out for the Burleson point. Two here in set two. Huggins, back set, kept alive from Collins. Newton from behind back row. Collins out to Rose, and that's out. Point Granbury. As number 3, Avery Kendrick comes on to serve. The senior DS and a barrel. Had 140 digs last year. Collins out to McAlphin. Double block from Granbury. Quick set up the middle to Anna Davis. Kept alive from Kendrick. Newton in the back row for Burleson. Free ball now for Granbury. Huggins can't quite get it, and it's a violation on the Pirates. Davis with another try up the middle. That one gets through, and Burleson grabs the early lead, 4-3. Huggins way out to Saramini on the left side, but that one is just out. Point for Burleson. Excuse me, I saw the flag judge on this side calling out. The down ref called it in. It's 4-4. All right, sorry, a little confusion on my part. 5-4 Burleson now. That call was ruled out, which had given Burleson a 5-3 lead. Huggins keeps her alive, but that attempt into the net. McAlphin now serving, number 4 for Burleson. Huggins out to Saramini, dug up by Bruder. Davis with the set to Newton. Another dig there in the back row from McAlphin. Little miscommunication on Burleson, and that's a point for Granbury. .65 now, Burleson. As Mallory Blum serving for Granbury. Davis out to Newton. Blocked. Mbachi with the kill. Blum saves it. Now Cardwell out to Saramini. Bruder back set to Newton. And that's a kill for Tinley Newton. .75 Burleson. Newton on the kill. Bruder with the assist. Cardwell on the receive. Quick set from Blum. Up the middle to Fayal for the kill. Nice sequence there by the Pirates. Number 2, Cardwell with the serve receive. Natalie Blum with the assist, and Amelia Fayal with the kill. Newton on the try there, but it goes out. And we are knotted at 7 here in set 2. Kaylin Ceramini serving, the junior outside for Granbury. Umbati with the try. Ceramini keeps it alive. Blum, quick set again to Fayal. We're still going here. Fayal now with the assist. And it goes off the antenna for a point, Burleson. Number 13, freshman setter Lori Collins now serving for Burleson. She came into tonight with 102 assists on the season. As Newton with the block, saved there from Blum and Cardwell. And blocked from Caskey. We're still going here. Caskey again on the left side. Bruder on the dig. Collins out to Newton. And that goes for a kill by Newton. (9-7) Elks. Cardwell on the receive. Blum way out to Caskey. Dug up by Collins. Bruder back out to Newton. Oh. As right now I'm in the splash zone, getting pelted with volleyballs. That point went to Granbury, so it's 9-8. But Burleson gets the point back. As Tinley Newton now serving for Burleson with the top spin. That one goes out. Subs coming in. Kylie Huggins, number 1, serving now for Granbury. Number 4, Braylee Garland also coming in for the Pirates. Collins out to McAlphin. And that turns into a point. Karen Bruder now serving. Huggins to the left side to Caskey. Newton with the dig. Collins out to McAlphin. Nice save there by Caskey. Collins back set to Vivian Rose. And that goes out for a Granbury point. All tied up now, 11-all. Kendrick serving, number 3 for Granbury. Collins on the quick set. Cardwell with a nice one-handed dig for Granbury. Free ball now for the Elks. Collins out to Anna Davis again, and it's a block. Mason Noe, number 8. Block party for number 8 and Granbury. As we are checking the scores here, I believe it's 12-12. Although we have it at 11 all right now, so could be wrong. Probably am wrong. Scoreboard has 12-11 in favor of Burleson. Huggins out to Ceramini. Newton on the dig. Davis out to McAlpin. And a kill there for her. Point for Burleson. Scoreboard has 13-11 for the Elks. Layla Davis continues to serve for the Elks. Huggins, quick set to Noe. Partially blocked by Burleson. Bruder to Newton from back row. Huggins now to the left side. Ceramini! Oh me, oh my! I will have to get that one for sure. Ceramini with a beautiful kill for Granbury, who pulls within one, 13-12. Ceramini on the drop attempt, and it falls. And we are tied again, 13 all. Mason Noe now back to serve, number 8. And it turns to be a service error. Kendrick on the nice serve receive. Free ball for Burleson, but the pass is a little off. Goes into the net for the point. As Mallory Blum, number 6, the junior setter for Coach Shahan and Granbury, coming in to serve. Davis, quick set to Newton. Partially blocked, but drops in for the kill. 15-14. Blum serves up Ceramini. Another beautiful kill by Kaylin Ceramini. The junior outside. And she's back to serve now. Ceramini had 211 kills and 108 digs last year. Already coming into this season after 1 week, 67 kills, 44 digs, and 7 aces. As point goes to Burleson, the Elks lead 16-15. (17-15) now, Burleson. Cardwell with the receive. Blum out to the left side to Keski. And that is out for the Burleson point. Leading to our first timeout here in set number 2. Timeout Granbury. Once again, thanks to everyone tuning in on Facebook Live, Gossip 41 High School Sports, as well as GM Sports Media on YouTube. Some programming notes: if you haven't received or purchased a DFW Volleyball magazine, check out Gossett 41 High School Sports on Facebook. It's pinned to the page with purchasing details. Make sure you get yours before the season, before it's too late. Thanks to Bill Webb, his staff at Gray Wolf Promotions, as well as our partners, Big Daddy Media, Chuck Latkatza, K9 Kind Resort, as well as H5 Sports Barn and Starting 5 Productions, as we're back in action here. Blum out to Caskey again, saved by Bruder. Collins out to Newton, and it turns into a point. Another point for the freshman, Tinley Newton. Oldest daughter of 2 for Coach Deanna Newton. Last week in her first game, season opener against Stephenville, had 20 kills. And that one is a point for Granbury. Mallie Blum with the assist out to number 12, Ayana Perales, the junior outside / middle. Little slide there from Newton is saved by Blum. Taylor Collins with that last attempt for Burleson. Ceramini on the dig, quick set from Blum. Another quick set from Blum to Noe. Kept alive from Granbury. Free ball. Blum with a back set. Blocked. Hardware out to the left side. That one's partially blocked. Collins keeps it alive. Bruder out to Newton. Off the top. Tate. And drops in for the point. Luck there on Burleson's side as they're first to 20 here in set number 2 and lead the Pirates by 4. Newton back to serve. Top spin. Nice receive by Cardwell. That hit attempt by Emery King goes off the tape, and it's a violation on Granbury. That leads to Granbury's second and final timeout here in the set as Burleson leads 21-16. Also, another programming note. My good friend Chuck Latkatza, who lives in Granbury actually, shout out to Chuck. He and his team will have some live game coverage courtesy of Big Daddy Media this week, Thursday through Saturday at the Northwest ISD Classic. Excuse me. You can find a lot of the tournament schedules on AES Volleyball online. As we're back in action, Burleson up 5 here in set 2. King with a nice serve receive. Blum with the setter's dump, saved by Burleson. And that one goes out for the Granbury point. As Kylie Huggins, senior setter, serving now for Granbury. Collins out to McAlphin. Blocked by Granbury and kept alive. Huggins out to King. Her kill attempt off the block and out for Granbury point. Back-to-back points now for the Pirates, down 3, 21-18. Huggins with another serve. Collins quick set. Saved by Ceramini. Collins again. Emery King, there's a little collision, but kept alive from Granbury. Newton with a dig on the back row. As the ball hits the court on just outside the reach of Cardwell. 22-18 now, Burleson. Cam Bruder back to serve. Huggins with a quick set to Noe, saved. Huggins again. That was Bradley Garland on the attempt. And a block for Granbury. Block party from Mason Noe. Mason had a team high 81 blocks last year as a junior for the Pirates. As Burleson returns the favor with their own block. I believe that was Anna Davis. Anna Davis had a team high 90 blocks for Burleson last year. 28 blocks already this season. (23-19). Hardwell with the dig. Huggins with the dump. Saved by Davis. Bruder to Newton. That goes into the net for a Granbury point. And Granbury hits 20. (23-20) now in favor of Burleson here in set number 2. As Noe, number 8, back to serve. Quick set to Davis. Partially blocked by Granbury. Back set from Huggins. And it falls after the block from Burleson, and it's set point. Set point, 24-20 for Burleson. McAlphin back to serve for the Elks. Huggins on the back set to Bradley Garland with her kill off the block. Set point number 2 for Burleson, 24-21. Mallory Blum subs in and will serve for the Pirates. Newton on the try here. Hendrick with a nice dig. Blum with the back set. And that hitting attempt goes out. Point for Burleson, taking the second set 25-21. If you're just joining us here at Granbury, as the Pirates are hosting the visiting Elks from Burleson, and Burleson is up 2-0, 25-13, 25-21. We're here at Granbury High School on the Lita Andrews court inside the James Wan Gymnasium. Of course, Coach Lita Andrews, the legendary basketball coach here at Granbury. As we get set for set number 3, see if Burleson can pick up the 3-0 sweep or if Granbury can extend this match. Burleson coming off the Mansfield ISD tournament, and Granbury just coming back home from the John Turner Classic in Pearland. these two teams will be playing here, the Granbury tournament, as the Pirates will host the tournament. Burleson was in this tournament last year as well, where the two teams actually met, Granbury beating Burleson in 2 sets. Got a pair of head coaches that were former high school athletes, former high school stars at their respective high schools, also college athletes, and both have been with their respective programs for over a decade. Burleson's Deanna Newton, in her 15th season, graduated from Crowley High School, played volleyball and basketball, and went to college to play basketball at Tarleton State. And Des Shahan from Granbury, in her 12th season with the Pirates, 9th as head coach, graduated from Lubbock Coronado, where she played volleyball and softball, before playing volleyball in college at both Montreat College in North Carolina and the University of the Southwest in Hobbs, New Mexico. As we get ready for set number 3, Burleson up 2-0. On the court for Burleson, number 13, Lori Collins, number 3, Angela Ombati, number 18, Anna Davis, number 7, Layla Davis. Number 5, Cameron Bruder, set to come on. Number 4, Morgan McAlphin, currently on the court right now. For Granbury, number 1, Kylie Huggins. Number 8, Mason Noe. Number 2, Kendall Cardwell. Number 17, Kaylin Chiaramini. Number 4, Braylee Garland. And number 10, Amory King. Cameron Bruder serves for Burleson here at set 3. There she is for the dig. Davis out to McAlphin. That's a hitting error. Point goes to Granbury. Huggins on the serve for Granbury as Davis there with the kill. Layla Davis on the assist. And she'll come out for Taylor Collins, number 8. Shout out to Taylor Collins. She was number 1 on my top 10 plays, which you can check out on Facebook and Instagram. Huggins with the back set. Emery King with the kill there. 2-1 Granbury. Hitting error on Burleson, 3-1 Granbury. Avery Kendrick now serving for the Pirates. Mason Noe with the quick kill and assist from Huggins. Saved by Bruder. And that one is partially blocked by Burleson. Point for Burleson. McAlphin now back to serve for the Elks. violation on Granbury, and we're tied 3-3. And that turns into a ace for McAlphin. Burleson 4-3 with their first lead here in set number 3. That one's blocked by Anna Davis. Kept alive from Granbury. Free ball for Burleson. Little quick set from Lori Collins, and the kill up the middle by Tinley Newton. Four straight points now from Burleson, leading 5-3. Trying to take set number 3 and finish this game off with a sweep. Huggins out to Saramini with a drop shot, saved by Collins and Bruder. And it turns out to be a violation on Burleson, point for Granbury. Another violation on Burleson, back-to-back points for Granbury, and we're tied at 5. Noe back to serve for Granbury. As Newton gets a kill and point for Burleson. And that's a service ace for Burleson and Anna Davis. Point for Granbury, believe the kill there, number 14, Amelia Fayal. Makes it a 1-point game, 7-6. Natalie Blund back to serve, but it goes out. Nine to 7 now for Burleson. Top spin from Newton. And Amelia Fayal with a nice kill that finds the back row. Point for Granbury. 9-8 Burleson here in set number 3. McAlphin won the kill there for Burleson, 10-8. As Cam Bruder now serving for Burleson. That's a service ace for Cam Bruder, a new college committed to Kaiser College recently. She'll be up for DFW Commit of the Week. Layla Davis out to Newton from the back line. Saved by Granbury. Emery King now off the top tape. Bruder digs it up. Lori Collins on the kill attempt. Saved. Blocked by Lori Collins. Cardwell with the dig from Granbury. Davis to Davis. But Anna Davis's attempt goes out. Burleson 11 and Granbury 9. Couldn't quite get the set there. Falls for an error and Burleson point. And there's a block party by Anna Davis, making it 13-9 for Burleson, and that leads to Coach Shahan calling her first time out here in this set. Burleson 13, Granbury 9, set number 3. Burleson already up 2-0 in this match. Trying to get their first win against Granbury since 2019. And according to Max Preps, would be their first win here at Granbury since 2009. Burleson coach Deanna Newton, this is her 20th meeting with Granbury. Granbury owns the lead during that span 13-6, including the last 2 meetings last year and in 2021. Although both teams are 4-4 in the last 8 meetings. As we're back in action there, Collins out to McAlphin. Keeps her alive. Cardwell with the dig. Quick set to Noe, but that goes out for the Burleson point. (14-9) Burleson here in set number 3. Bruder on the save. Collins out to Taylor Collins. Still alive. Bruder on the dig. Collins to Anna Davis. Block from Granbury, kept alive there. Huggins trying for the dump. Newton from the back line, but that goes out for the hitting error. Point Granbury. 14-10 Burleson as Avery Kendrick now serving for the Pirates. Burleson couldn't get the serve over. That's a point for the Pirates. Now 14-11 Burleson. See if Granbury can string along a few points here and tie this match up or even take the lead. Lori Collins back set to McAlphin. That one is out. Point for Granbury. Three straight points now for the Pirates, who trail 14-12. Kendrick continues to serve. Over the net for Burleson. Free ball for Granbury. Huggins out to Saramini, dug up by Newton. Another free ball for Granbury. Huggins back set to Noe. Off the block. Collins with the dig. Bruder to the right side. Another chance here from Granbury. Cardwell out to Saramini. And that one is through the block. Point for Granbury. And Granbury pulls within one. They've scored the last 4 points. And a hitting error into the net, and we are tied. 5-0 run from Granbury. Makes it 14 all here in set number 3. Kendrick on the serve. Lori Collins, quick set to Anna Davis. That's what Burleson needed to end this run. Anna Davis's hitting attempt off the block, but out. Burleson back in front, 15-14. McAlphin back to serve for Burleson. That one is blocked. Anna Davis, block party, 16-14. Anna Davis, team high 90 blocks last year. After the first week of the season, she had 28 among the leaders in the state, according to Max Preps. Granbury chance here, Huggins with the dump, and that one falls for the point. (16-15) now, Burleson. Mason Noe back to serve. Lori Collins to Newton for the kill. Burleson back up 2. Anna Davis now serving for Burleson. And a little drop shot for Granbury, number 4, Braley Garland. Braley Garland, the junior outside, who had 139 kills last year. First week of the season last week, finished with 21 kills. 17-16 Burleson. As Newton off the left side again and out. And we are tied at 17 all here in set number 3. Mallory Blum serving for Granbury, and it is an ace. Ace for the junior setter, Mallory Blum, and Granbury's ahead 18-17. Once down shortly, 14-9, now up 18-17. And that is another hitting error on Burleson. And that will lead to a Burleson timeout as Granbury leads 19-17 here in set 3, trying to win this set and extend the match. Thanks once again to all our viewers on Facebook Live, Gossip 41 High School Sports page, as well as GM Sports Media on YouTube. You can also follow along GM Sports Media 1, Gossip 41 on Twitter, and GM Sports Media on Instagram as well as TikTok. Any suggestions or inquiries, you can message across all social media platforms. You can also email gmsportsmedia2023@gmail.com. I had your coverage from the Mansfield ISD tournament last weekend. Alito winning it over Lake Ridge. I expect to be out at the Northwest ISD Classic as we return to action, and Mallory Blum with a second consecutive ace. And it's 20-17 Granbury. Granbury with 11 points, 11 of the last 14 points coming for Granbury. free ball for Granbury. Cardwell out. Ceramini over. Collins with the dig. Bruder out to Newton. Ceramini with the dig. Quick set to Fayal. And Bruder with the dig, but it hits the antenna. And it's 21-17. As we get a stoppage here. I believe trying to get a towel to wipe up some of the sweat off the court. But that last rally, Burleson ball went off the antenna for a point. Granbury, 21-17 now. They scored 12 of the last 16 points, including a 6-0 run. Down 17-15, now up 21-17. Natalie serving. Natalie Blum serving. Blocked by Fayal, kept alive from Burleson. Another block from Granbury and Amelia Fayal. Back-to-back blocks. And it has erupted. The home crowd. Amelia Fayal with back-to-back blocks. The second one falling for the point, and another quick timeout from Deanna Newton and Burleson. They're out of timeouts here in set number 3. Granbury up 22-17. The Pirates now have scored 13 of the last 16 points, and right now have a 7-0 run going. They were down 14-9, as well as 17-15, and now they lead 22-17, and see if they can close out this set and force a fourth. Natalie Blum continues to serve for Granbury. Lori Collins, quick set to Mbati. Fayal with the attempt, saved by Collins. Bruder to Newton, saved by Kendrick. Nice save by Blum. Free ball for Burleson. Lori Collins back set to Taylor Collins. And that one is blocked for Granbury. Kaylin Ceramini. Taylor Ceramini joining in on the block party. It's 23-17. 8-0 run from Granbury. Collins out to Newton. That's saved by Kendrick. Saved there by Cardwell. Free ball for Granbury. I don't think so. The ball dropped, and it's a point for Granbury. And it's 24-17, set point for the Pirates. Blum still serving. Bruder on the receive. Collins out to Newton. Drop shot saved by Blum. Cardwell out to Ceramini. And it's a kill for Granbury. My, what a rally from the Granbury Pirates. Down 14-9. Finished off that set, scoring the final 16 of 19 points. Once down 14-9, and then down 17-15. Scored 16 of the final 19 points and also scored the final 10. With your typical 10-0 run. Burleson continues to lead the match 2-1 as we gear up for set number 4. What a finish to set number 3 and Granbury. sorry. See what response Burleson has and see how that thrilling finish carries over for set number 4 for Granbury. Again, if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining. As we gear up for set number 4, Burleson here at Granbury in a non-district showdown. Burleson took the first 2 sets, 25-13, 25-21, before Granbury stormed back with a 25-17 victory in set number 3, finishing it off with 10 straight points. You can catch us, this live stream on Facebook here, Gossip 41 High School Sports. Also on YouTube, GM Sports Media. Gotta give another shout out to one of my good friends, Katie, who is keeping the scorebook here, a softball coach in Granbury. Shout out to Katie. Gearing up for set number 4. On the court for Granbury in the white tops and purple shorts, number 1, Kylie Huggins, the senior center. Number 10, Emery King. Number 14, Amelia Fayal. Number 4, Braylee Garland. Number 8, Mason Noe. Right now on the court, Kaylin Ceramini, number 17. And number 2, the libero, Kendall Cardwell. As Fayal goes to the bench, Cardwell comes in. On the court, red tops, black shorts for Burleson. Number 8, Taylor Collins. Number 4, Morgan McAlphin. Number 10, Tenley Newton. Number 5, Cameron Bruder. And number 13, Lori Collins, as well as number 6, Vivian Rose. As we are set here, set number 4 underway. Emery King on the kill attempt, partially blocked by Rose. Bruder with the back set to Newton, and it drops for a point. Cam Bruder serving for Burleson. Serve received by Cardwell. Quick set. Huggins to Noe. Kept alive for Burleson. Huggins back set now to number 4, Braylon Garland. And that one goes through the block. Quick set from Lori Collins to Anna Davis. That turns into a point for Burleson, 2-1. No strangers here between Burleson and Granbury, although they've only played twice since 2021. Before that, they actually met. About 20 or 21 times between 2011 through 2019. Back when normally they were in the same district. But Burleson has continued to be in District 8-5A for most of the time, along with Joshua, Cleburne, Burleson, Centennial, while Granbury has ventured out and has been with Brewer, Azle, Alito, among others, Saginaw, Chisholm Trail. Now they're in 6A for the first time with Alito, Weatherford, and the Arlington ISD. Couple points now in a row for Burleson, which leads 4-1. And now 5-1 off the Anna Davis block. Huggins with the back set to Garland. Saved by Burleson. Umbati with the kill attempt, and it hits the court. 5 straight points now for Burleson after it was tied at 1 apiece. And that's a service error point for Granbury, ending that run. Mason Noe now, number 8, back to serve for Granbury. Good serve by her. Kept alive from Burleson. Little free ball for Granbury. Huggins to the middle. Ceramini! Ceramini with the kill. Couldn't be dug up by Burleson, and it goes out. Kill and point for Ceramini. Davis to Davis on the quick set. Layla setting Anna up the middle for the kill. Burleson. 7-3 now. Tenley Newton now serving for Burleson. Here comes her top spin attempt. Hardwell on the receive. Huggins out left side to Ceramini, but that one off the antenna and out. Eight to 3 Burleson here in set number 4. Hardwell with a nice serve receive again. Garland tries it, but it's dug up. McAlphin's attempt is out for the Granbury point. Eight 4 Burleson. Davis out to McAlphin. Fayal with the block. Dug up by Blum. Huggins with the kill attempt. That's safe by Burleson. Little drop shot. And that will drop for a kill for the Elks. Amelia Fayal has been busy for Granbury. Done a great job on the blocking tonight. And that hitting attempt by Granbury is out. 10-5 Burleson. Ten to 4, Burleson, as Anna Davis back to serve. And that was a serving error. Now it's 10-5. Kaylin Sermarini now back to serve for Granbury. Nice serve by her. Hardwell with the dig. Blum, quick set to Fial. And Amelia Fial has been very busy tonight for Coach Shayan and her Granbury Pirates. A little quick set kill for Fial. Makes it 10-6. Back-to-back kills, back-to-back points, for the Pirates. Cutting the deficit to 4. Off the tape is that kill attempt from McAlphin, and that drops for a point. Lori Collins, the freshman setter outside, serving now for the Anna Newton squad. Emery King over to receive another quick set. Fayal answered by Taylor Collins. Back set to Huggins. That's dug up by Bruder. Now set to McAlphin. Continue to kept alive from Granbury. Cesarini dug up by Newton. McAlphin again, and that one goes off and out for the kill by Burleson. Now back-to-back points for the Elks, 12-6, as Morgan McAlphin registered that kill. Collins continues to serve for the Elks here in set number 4. Marilee Blum, quick set to Fayal. Nice dig, nice attempt on a dig by Newton, but no one could get to that second ball as it's a point for Granbury. Kendall Cardwell now, the junior libero, serving for Granbury. Drop shot from McAlphin is saved by Cesarini. Bruder on the dig there. Collins out to McAlphin. Through the block for a kill and point for Burleson. (13-7) Burleson. Blum to Noe. In the middle, through the block for the Granbury point. Make it 18-13 Burleson. Here in set number 4, the Elks lead the match 2-1. That was blocked. Nice save by Cardwell in the back. Newton on the try, but that one's out. Make it 13-9. Huggins on the serve. As that one's going to be called out, a violation. I believe the ref called it on the outside of the antenna, which would be a violation on Burleson. 3 points in a row now for Granbury, makes it 13-10. Huggins continues to serve. Collins out to Newton. And that one will go down for a kill by the freshman, Tinley Newton. 14-10 now. And little block combo, 18-6, Anna Davis and Vivian Rose. And it's 15-10. Burleson leads to a timeout by Des Shahan and the Pirates. Once again, I'd like to thank proud sponsor Bill Webb and his staff at Grey Wolf Promotions. If you need season t-shirts, playoff t-shirts for any sport, hats, bags, any other merch, contact Grey Wolf Promotions today. You can also check them out online, greywolfpromotions.com. We appreciate Bill and his staff very much. Also our proud partners, Chuck Licata and Big Daddy Media, Elizabeth and Bill Fouts and Canine Kind Resort out in the Justin area, and Jesse Haney with H5 Sports Barn, as well as his guys with S5 Productions out in Aledo. As we return to action, 15-10, Bruder continues to serve for Burleson, and Granbury fell asleep there as it's a service ace for Bruder and the Elks, 16-10. Collins out to Newton, and that one is a big-time kill for the freshman as she makes it 17-10. As Mason Noe does a good job finding the open space there for the kill, and point Granbury 17-11. Nice feed there from Huggins to the left side for Kaylin Cimarini for the kill, 12-17. As that one is a hidden error on Tinley Newton, and now it's 17-13. Back-to-back points now for Granbury, trying to get into this set 4 and force a 5th set. And it's another hitting error on Burleson. And it's starting to feel just like set number 3. They were down 14-9 and 17-15. That's Granbury, that is. And we're down 17-15 and 14-9 in set number 3 before coming back. They were down 17-10 here in set 4. Now it's 18-14 Burleson. Anna Davis with the latest kill. Layla Davis with the serve. And Cimarini with the attempt, and Anna Davis on the block. Just inside the line for the point, 19-14. Bruder with the set to Newton, and that one falls. And Newton gives Burleson 20-14 lead here in set 4. Granbury calls their second. These two teams played on this court in Granbury, which wasn't a tournament. It was a non-district showdown just like tonight, 2021. In that match, Granbury won in 5 sets, 3-2. But Coach Newton and Burleson hope not to go to a 5th set. Hopefully, they're hoping to finish it out here in the 4th. But we'll see if Granbury can make another incredible comeback. Down 6, 20-14. Back to action. Davis with the serve. As Huggins sets to the left side, Sarah Rini off the block and kill, 20-16 now on the scoreboard. Little drop shot attempt from Burleson, and Avery Kendrick does a good job not digging it. The ball actually goes out of bounds, and it's 20-17. Noe serves for Granbury. Quick set to Anna Davis. Nice dig by Huggins. Free ball now for Burleson. Davis out to Newton for the kill. And she makes it 21-17 now. (21-17) here in the 4th set. Fial there. Fial again blocked by Anna Davis. Huggins to Severini, but looking for the touch. That one's called out, 22-17. Newton again off the top spin, but that one goes out, 22-18. As Mallory Blum now serving for Granbury. That one is a hitting error out for Granbury point. Back-to-back points now for the Pirates, down 3. Burleson needing 3 points to win this match. Granbury needs 3 to tie it up. As Blum continues to serve, and Nellie Blum with another service ace. I count at least 3 in this match. I remember she had at least 2 back-to-back in set number 3. And it's now 22-20 in favor of Burleson. Timeout Elks. And quietly could feel a similar scenario from set number 3. Again, if you just joined us, Burleson taking the first 2 sets, 25-13, 25-21. They led 14-9 and 17-15 in set number 3 before Granbury scored the final 10 to win that one 25-17. At one point, Burleson was up here in set number 4, 20-14. Now it's 22-20. As we're back in action, Blum serving for Granbury. Davis out to McAlphin. Fail on the block. Fial with another block for Granbury, and it's 22-21. Interested to see her stats after this match. Feels like she's had at least 5 or 6 blocks tonight as Blum continues to serve. Drop shot from McAlphin is saved by Blum. Severini with the kill, and it drops. And just like set 3, 2 quick timeouts taken by Coach Newton and Burleson. As it's 22-22 now. Again, at one point, 20-14 Burleson. Excuse me, 20-14 Burleson here in set 4. Also, I believe it was 21-17. And since that mark, 5 of the last 6 points scored for Granbury. I believe both teams have no timeouts left here in set number 4. Granbury leading the match 2-1. Burleson leading the match 2-1. Granbury trying to force a 5th, and a break there for Burleson as we're back to action out of the timeout, and it's a service error on Granbury. 23-22 now, Elks. Anna Davis serving for Burleson. Huggins on the kill attempt. Davis with the dig. Layla Davis out to McAlphin. Dug up by Kendrick. Blum out to Smerini. That's saved by Newton. Quick set and kill for Granbury. Mallory Blum to middle blocker Amelia Fayal. 23-23 now. Set number 4. Sermarini serving for Granbury. And that's a point for Burleson. And it's match point. That one went off the block, but ball went off the antenna. Match point now for Burleson, 24-23. Laurie Collins serving. Quick set blocked by Taylor Collins. Mallory Blum out to Emery King. And that will do it for the match. Burleson survives another comeback effort from Granbury, winning 25-23. What a match here. Burleson taking it in 4 sets, 3-1, 25-13, 25-21, 17-25, and 25-23. That will snap Granbury's 2-game win streak in this series and get Burleson's first win against Granbury since 2019. According to Max Preps, would be their first win here on the Granbury court since 2009. So congratulations to both teams for a great match. Congratulations to Coach Newton and her Lady Elks for the win. These two teams back at it in Granbury Thursday through Saturday for the Granbury tournament. You can check out schedules on the AES Volleyball website, as well as my Facebook page, Gossip 41 High School Sports. Thanks again to Grey Wolf Promotions, K9 Kind Resort, Big Daddy Media, H5 Sports Barn, as well as Starting 5 Productions. That will do it for another live stream. Thanks to everyone for tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. Catch more action later this week, Thursday through Saturday, via Chuck Makata and Big Daddy Media at the Northwest ISD Classic. Until then, thanks for the support, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your week. This is Brian Gossett with GM Sports Media. Aloha, friends.